Alright, on today's video, we're going to teach you how to do rotor replacement. So stay tuned. Okay, let's change this rotor. One of the first things we're going to do, break the lug nuts loose. Now let's jack it up. Make sure it's tight. Yep. Safety first. Or is it third or fourth right now? Good enough room to work. All that's good. I'm gonna leave my jack up. I got my jack stand right there at it. At the ready. Alright. Okay. Alright, I gathered a couple of things we're going to need. Headlamp would be nice. But right now, what we're going to do, what I do, I've had this coat hanger for 20 something years, bent up, and that's what I'm going to hang my caliper on. I'm going to, because I want to lubricate these brakes up, the back of it, I'm going to go ahead and take my pads out. You got to take the whole caliper off. I'll show you that. Okay. This video could also be showing you how to do your brakes, and it's just that easy. Alright. I do believe you're going to need a 21 for this. And it's just the camera might be in the way. Well, let me get around there and do it. Gotta remove the caliper. It's about to rain. You know, seeing this, I don't know if you can see it, there's never C's on there. And thinking back, my dad had this truck for 18,000 miles before I had it. He bought it brand new, put 18,000 on it. And I think at one time, he ran it through some floodwaters. And he was worried about the bearings. It was... Daddy, if you're watching, it was when you were doing some job in Alabama or some welding job. You came back during a flood or something and you were worried about the bearings, so you May have had all this off before, because I think I remember you repacking the bearings. Oh Lord, what have I done? At one time. So that's probably why I had never seasoned. Okay. Cap the dust cover off. I usually tap and twist a little bit. I learned all of this when I was probably 13 or 14 from my dad. Whoa, come back here. Alright, keep that right there. I have extra cotter pins, but if I can save this one, I will. And we just bend it down, bend it straight, pull it out and save it, pull out our little locking nut thing. Okay. This one is a 24, I think. I'm going to take note of how tight it is, even though it's pretty tight, but I'm going to adjust that when we put it back together. Alright. Having a magnet right now would be really clever in getting this keyed washer off. Whoops. I'm just keeping all that in the cap, trying to keep it from getting dirty. Now I'm ready to pull the hub off, and the bearing is going to come off too. So, like that. And I'm just going to take it all to the shop, and we'll go from there. While I'm here though, I'm going to clean this up. We're going to apply new grease to this. We're also going to inspect it. It looks good, no crazy burn marks or high heat marks. Looks good. Alright, let's go to the shop. Okay, it's done started raining. Alright, so what we're gonna do, there's our bearing. Put that over there. Gonna repack it before we put it in. Really rusty. $14 millimeter. Now I don't have another seal. I wish I did, because I would totally take the bearing out and repack it really good. I'm going to pack it inside there best I can, because I don't have another seal. And I'm sure it's okay. If I'd have thought all this through really good, I would have ordered a seal. Alright, so believe it or not, it's very rusty. And believe it or not, all this does, after it's unbolted, it comes off this way. It just comes right off the hub. But it's really kind of press fitted, and it's been rusted. I have done this before, simply with a bigger hammer, and just pounding the rotor, and it'll fall down. However, this is the second one I've done today, and I have a feeling it'll be like the first, and it will not break loose. Luckily, I have a press, So we will put this in the press, and I'll show you how that works. Alright, we're back at the press. Yeah, this is really sketchy, but it worked. I got some 2x4s in here to give me some clearance, and we're just going to press the hub out of the rotor. Gently. Ooh, I know I'm going to hear about this on YouTube. Why didn't you use metal? I didn't have any metal. Only so much. 2x4s? Are you crazy? Sometimes. Don't try this at home. Ha ha ha. Maybe you should. Alright, here we go. Yep, this sketchy. It's going to probably sound like a gun going off when it works. Pops it loose. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's getting tight. Jesus! Rest in peace, headphone users. Alright, here we go. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Now, we don't need that no more. We need this. Rotor. I'm going to clean this up just a little. Alright, so clean them up a little to help and get stuck in that socket. Oops. Alright, so if you're wondering, if you're watching, you will know. But anyways, the smooth side is on the lug nut side. This side is this. I guess you could have took pictures before, if you're wondering. It'll fit on there like a glove. I think the torque specs call for 2 ooga-doogas. Okay, like I said, I don't have a new seal, so I'm reaching in and pulling back on the grease to try to pack it. Pack it through, I'll see it come through the bearing. Okay, I feel pretty good about that without taking it out. Now, I'm going to inspect this bearing, and it looks good. It feels good from what I can tell. So, time to get really good with it. Pack that bearing. This is how my dad told me to do it, the old school way. pack it till it comes out the top of that bearing. That joker's good and packed. Alright, let's take this out there and grease the spindle and put the hub on. Alright. Ooh-wee. Put a little grease on the spindle. Where that all of it. That's where your rubber seal rides to. Done with that. Okay. Go. That's on there real good. Okay. Got a little washer on. I'm going to give it a little snug. Feels good. Here. Yeah. Yeah, put it on. Okay. Put this on, a little cap thing. Lines up real good. And you can reuse this if it's in good shape, and this one is. That now. Alright, I'm going to put a cap back on. Alright, and that is it. Kinda. What we need to do is spray this rotor down, brake clean. We're going to spray it down with some brake clean, and then we're going to put our brakes back on. front and back side. Don't spray it in your face. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to lubricate my pads with this brake lubricant. The back side. Keep them from making a racket. Little tips. I'm going to turn the wheel real quick. Right. I'm going to put a little bit. Even though I got it on the pad, just put it right on that thing. Bolt it back up. Okay, let's tighten that up. Brake pads in. Alright, the one with no clip, if you lost track, this one has a big clip on it. That's the back side. A little clippy thing. There we go. All right. Now it may go together. May have to move it over here. This way. Sometimes caliper comes out some, so I'm gonna press it in a little. Goes right together. Now, man, I've had this truck. Ooh, sorry about the up close. I've had this truck since 1990. Been doing the brakes on it ever since. And my dad taught me how. Been doing brakes since 16 years old or something like that. So now that the brakes are done, we just got to straighten the wheel, put the tire on, and test it out. All right. Alright, so everything's back together. You know, got the wheel bolted on, took it for a test spin, and everything was great. If you've ever had that little pulsating brake pedal, a lot of times it is those rotors. I had a little bit of it, and even felt like there was like a spot in there, like, you know, you could just feel it, like, I don't know. I looked for a crack in one of them rotors and I couldn't find it, but all that's gone. New rotors are amazing. It's like just butter. I love it. Stops good, comes to a stop really smooth. Everything's great. So if you need some, now you know how to do it. If this video was helpful, please click the like button and subscribe for more.